Hello and welcome to Engineering Innovation, normally EMP Tech Group, but today we have the great pleasure of being one of our customer sites, something we're trying to do more and more of. And we're at Engineering Innovation in Lafayette, Indiana with Eric Alberry, who's been here for a long time. And Engineering Innovations is one of those long-term customers of ours, and we've done a lot of work with where we've sold some of their products, they buy some of our products, and it's just a really good relationship. We've worked well together for 17 or 18 years now, since your inception and ours.
Yep.
So recently, the folks at EII came to us because they had a trade show demo that they were trying to put together, and they wanted to use a ring scanner, and it's actually a Pick-to-Light, and EII has used Zebra ring scanners with their Pick-to-Lights in the past, but this time they wanted one that had maybe a display on it, and Zebra's got this new WS50 ring scanner that actually runs Android. And so we put together a quick little application for this trade show, but it might actually be for the finished product using our secret weapon MCL. That's our rapid development tool for mobile computers. And since this is running Android, even though it's only that big, we can actually do a little MCL app on it. So Eric, I'm going to let you talk a little bit about your application here.
All right. So we decided that our technology has been focused on sort to the light. So typically it was just lighting lights, but now we're trying to get into the Pick-to-Light. And with Pick-to-Light, you have to be able to show quantities. So instead of trying to build a display here to show the quantities, we decided that, hey, why don't we put it on the ring scanner? And we had seen the WS50 before at trade shows. It looked like a promising thing. David had it, and we were like, okay, let's move forward. Let's see what happens. So what we ended up doing, we've got a little app on here. All I have to do to start it is hit this Pick-to-Light, and now what it's doing is waiting for me to scan an order ID. So what I have here is a list of order IDs for the trade show. I'm just going to scan this first one. It's just going to light up a single bin. There we go. You can hear the beep. You'll notice that we have a blue light here. That's telling me which one I need to go to. So it's focusing my attention to come there. Now, the thing is, I also have to have quantities. As you can see here, it's actually showing bin 2, quantity 1. So what I would do is I'd have my little bin for my things that I'm pulling out.
Picking into.
I am picking into. I pull it out. And then to confirm that I actually picked it, I would scan this barcode up here. Now, for the trade show, we're looking at scanning up here, but in reality, we could even have barcodes on the pieces or on the parts that we're pulling out if we wanted to do so.
Scan the part as you picked it too. Nice.
So, now you notice that after I picked that, I scanned that one. I only had a quantity 1. Now I'm going to bin 4, and you'll see the 4 here, and that there's a quantity 2 here. So I'm going to pick one out and scan, but this time I'm going to do something slightly different. Let's say that I inadvertently make a mistake, and maybe I'm trying to grab something from number 5. So I come over here and scan this one instead. Oh no, I have this red light. That red light indicates to me that no, I picked the wrong thing. And that light will stay up there until you acknowledge it here, and you'll see it actually turned red here as well to get your attention.
I didn't talk about that's a touch screen actually. So you're actually just touching the screen.
I just touch it to acknowledge it. So now I come back over here, grab my second thing, and now it goes yellow.
You're green, you're good.
And I'm good. And now over to bin 5. As you can see here, again, pick. Throw it in. And at this point, I got a message here saying it was complete.
Your order's done.
And my order's done.
Cool. And I love your products because they're little trade show tchotchkes, so you're using those kind of things. I was also talking to some other folks here who were saying, you know, the dilemma was, what are you going to put a big screen up here, or are you going to put a screen on every location? It's nice to have the screen with the picker. And by the way, if you have 2 or 3 people, say this is a large rack and you got 2 or 3 people picking, they can be picking their own orders with their own screen and their own feedback.
That's correct.
And everything going on at once.
So,
well, it's a great use for that product.
I was going to say, the one thing I'd add, I'm actually an Android phone user. So one of the things, I had some questions like, how do I upload a file to this thing? And I got the information, and it turned out it was just like how I would upload it to my cell phone.
You side-loaded it.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yes, it's that simple. So
one thing we don't have working yet, and I'll point it out, but you do print out a label at the end of it. Some of my guys are coming up later this week. We're going to get the printer part of it figured out and going. But cool application, again, for a trade show, but a real life application, a product that you guys sell and hopefully we can use some of these in production use
Yep.
as
And
well.
thank you for your help for getting this done so
No
quickly for
problem.
us.
So long from Engineering Innovation, emptechgroup.com, always the best place to get us. You guys are EIIonline.com.
Dashonline.com.
Okay, got it. Thank you for your time.